John, where are you? Do you have any idea what time it is right now? Pick up! If you're okay, can you just at least say something? Just so I know you're alive. You know I get worried if I don't hear from you this late into the night.
Hi, Jess. Sorry. Hi. I fell asleep.
You were asleep? How were you asleep? Did you just take a nap by the side of the road, or... What happened?
No, of course not. I'm still at the office. Can you believe these jerks I work with? They all left without a word. No one bothered to wake me.
I see. You're still at the office? You shouldn't sleep at your desk. That's not good for you.
You're right. Okay, I'm just gonna take my car and sleep in the Walmart parking lot or something.
Wait, what? Again? Come home! How are you going to sleep in your car? That thing's tiny. That can't be comfortable.
What, you want me to drive all the way home? It takes like an hour. Plus, I'm exhausted. You really want me on the highway when I'm drowsy like this? Trust me, just let me do my thing. I can get a few extra hours in this way. I'm not about to drive home, sleep for 3 hours, then drive back.
I mean, I would be fine with it if it was once in a blue moon. You've been staying out a lot recently.
I don't want to sleep in my car every night, but realistically, what can I do about it? It's just that time of year. We've got a lot of work to do over here.
Do you really? I talked to Jim's wife the other day, and they don't seem too stressed out. She said they were going on a family trip this weekend. I don't know. It's like a whole different story over there. I even asked her if Jim ever stays late, and she said no. He comes home on time every night.
Oh, come on. That's just Jim. Don't compare me to him, honey. I don't want to say it to his face because he's a nice guy, but that man has absolutely no career aspirations. He does the bare minimum at work and just coasts on by.
Really now? He looks like a very upstanding family man to me.
Nah, he's just good at putting on appearances. Everyone on the ground level secretly hates him because he gets nothing done, but the higher-ups don't fire him because he's a suck-up. Huh. I guess you would kinda relate to him then, huh? You're a stay-at-home wife who hasn't worked a serious job in her life, after all.
What are you talking about? Haven't worked a serious job in my life. I put in a lot of work for this household too. You know that?
Yeah, but I mean, you kinda work from home. You get to stay in the comfort of our home. Meanwhile, I'm breaking my back over here trying to put food on the table. I don't know. It doesn't seem fair to put both of us in the same sentence.
Yes, I will admit that I do not have to deal with the commute and work in person and all that. I'm sure that you put in a lot of hard work, and I am not invalidating that. I'm just saying that I generate income for this household too, and you shouldn't look down on me just because I do it in a different way than you.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Okay, have a good night then.
Wait, hold on. You'll be home tomorrow, right? I ordered in some of your favorite oysters, and I was hoping we could have a nice dinner together. I'm cooking, of course. I was thinking we do like a seafood paella.
Oh, how very thoughtful of you. That certainly does sound wonderful indeed.
So, promise me you come back tomorrow?
Sure. I'll come back on time. You know what? I'll even come back early since oysters are on the line.
Great. Okay, then I'll prep and have them ready for tomorrow night.
You're the best, hon. Okay, I just got in the car. I'll talk to you later. Good night.
Where are you, John? You said you'd be back early today. I've been waiting since 6. Now it's 9.
Sorry, babe. I got caught up at work and lost track of time.
You promised me. I told you I had something important to tell you.
Oh, is that it? Just tell me right here then. What's up? I'm waiting.
It's something we have to discuss face to face, John. Come on.
That's fine. I don't mind. Just hurry up and spit it out already. I'm busy.
Is this what it's come to? We can't even have a proper sit-down conversation anymore?
What are you even talking about? If you're just gonna nag, then I don't want to hear it. So, you gonna say it or not?
Fine, I'll say it. Brittany.
Who?
That name ring a bell?
No. Is it supposed to? Help me out here. I'm drawing a blank.
Don't play with me, John. I know everything. You're having an affair with this Brittany woman, aren't you?
Whoa. Don't tell me you think I'm cheating just because I've been coming home late. Are you? Come on. That's a little bit of a leap, isn't it? You sure it's not just your victim complex acting up?
I don't think you're cheating. I know you're cheating. Starting a month ago, I hired someone to keep an eye on you.
You hired someone?
A private investigator, John.
What? Why would you do that?
Why? Stop playing dumb, John. You've been acting strangely for a few months now. Don't think I haven't noticed. I know what busy at work looks like. You've been busy before, but you always made sure to at least come home. I was so very incredibly suspicious when you started sleeping outside recently. Right? I'm not the crazy one here. Did you really think you could just say, I'm busy at work and expect me to not ask questions?
Jesus, Jess. You hired someone to tail me? Holy crap, what is wrong with you? That is messed up.
Don't you dare try to flip this one on me. I haven't done anything wrong. You cheated on me. I am not the bad guy here. Oh God, I knew it. I just knew something was up when you stopped coming home. I finally made up my mind to look into it last month, too.
What do you mean you did nothing wrong? You literally had me stalked for a month. What even could have happened to make you do this?
Oh, you don't remember? You don't remember when I told you I bought your oysters and we were supposed to have a nice dinner together for once? You know, that day you promised you'd come back early.
I remember now. The day I had to put out a fire at work, right?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care if you were busy that day or not. I really wanted you to come home that night. It was our anniversary, John.
Oh, crap. I totally did not remember that.
Don't worry, I know. I know that this relationship has meant nothing to you.
Babe, come on. It was just an anniversary. We have one every year.
Just an anniversary?
See, this is why I can't put up with you.
This is my fault?
Yeah. Do you think I'd feel the need to cheat if you were still a viable woman? You're such a nag too. Holy. Always blah, 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 blah. You really gotta do something about that face too. You're starting to get a little flabby around the edges, if you know what I'm saying. Why be with you when I can be with Brittany, who's young and hot and cute?
Oh, you want to double down, do you? You cheating piece of crap.
Yeah, I do. Because guess what? I'm happy being with Brittany. You know why? Because she's cute and it's every man's dream to be with a younger woman.
You realize we're married, right? What does that mean to you? You know marriage isn't just a piece of paper, right?
Whatever. It's not like we have kids. Let's just separate. There's nothing stopping us.
Are you saying you want a divorce?
Yeah, I'm done with you. How am I supposed to continue living with someone who hired someone to spy on me? I bet you secretly check my phone too. Yuck, what a creep. I'm definitely not coming home anymore.
It sounds like this wasn't just a heat of the moment type thing.
Nope. Brittany is greater than you.
I see. Well, at least you were honest about everything.
Alright, so, a divorce?
Okay, sure. But I'll be suing for my fair share. Tell your little girlfriend too. I'll be going after her as well. She's a coworker, right? There's no way she didn't know you were married. And your company has policies against this kind of stuff.
Why do you think you'll be getting any money from me? I only cheated because you lost your appeal as a woman. You're the one at fault here. You really think the divorce judge is going to magically side with you?
We have fault-based divorces in this state, John. You cheated, so that makes you at fault.
Whatever, you're so lame. In the end, all you care about is money. You probably made me cheat just so you could get an alimony check for the rest of your life.
What are you even saying, John? You cheated on me, and I was still willing to give you a chance. I wanted to talk to you tonight because I know we all make mistakes, and I wanted to see if we could work things out. Do you understand? I was hoping we could fix this. I was trying to save this marriage, not tear us apart.
Are you done? Please just be done already. I'm gonna grab my things and move out tomorrow. Do me a favor and get the divorce paperwork ready.
Hey, do you intend on never talking to me again? You can leave, sure. I can't stop you from doing that. But there are things we need to talk about. At least respond to my texts. If we can't get this sorted out amicably, I'm going to your workplace.
Do you not understand what boundaries are? If I'm not responding, it means I'm busy. I've got things to deal with over here.
You do, huh? Too bad, I don't care. I only need to see you so I can serve you these papers and talk about spousal support payments. Also, what am I supposed to do with all this crap you bought that you didn't take with you? Are you never going to come pick this stuff up?
Just throw all that away. Jesus, I don't care.
Excuse me? I have to clean everything up? Throwing junk away also costs money, you know. If you want me to throw everything away for you, I'm gonna be making you pay for it.
Money, money, money. It's always money with you. Have some shame, woman.
I wouldn't have to be like this if we could just sit down and talk. What, you think divorces just happen with a flick of a wand? There are procedures.
Fine. If that's how you want to play, I'll be having you pay your fair share as well.
My fair share? And what exactly do I owe you? The divorce lawyers can take care of the settlement. And you're paying me alimony, remember? How many times do I have to say that before it gets through your thick skull?
Pay me back for living expenses. All the money I spent on you while we lived together.
Living expenses?
If you want alimony, pay me back every single cent that I spent on you when we lived together. Since all that money is now effectively wasted, I want every cent back.
I'm sorry. Are you being serious right now?
Does it sound like I'm joking? Read my lips. Pay me back for all the money I spent on you. Or are you too dumb to understand what that means? Here, let me lay it out for you. You're going to give me back your share of the rent, groceries, water, heating, and electric from our past 3 years together. I'm sure there's some more stuff I missed, but you'll be paying back all that as well. If you're still bent on getting paid, you better include all that in your calculations as well. Then we'll see who's really coming out on top.
You want me to do the calculations? For everything up to this point? You sure? No takebacks.
Huh? Why would I take that back?
I mean, you're letting me do the calculations. You know that, right? You know what that means? I can do that for you. If I do that, you'll pay me what you owe and also sign our divorce, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I will do you a favor and break down all of our shared living expenses. In fact, I'll do that right now, actually.
You're certainly motivated. You really wanted a divorce that bad, huh? You really are just a terrible woman all the way to the bitter end, aren't you?
I mean, is it any different from you? You want to get this divorce too, no? Don't tell me you wanted me to beg for you to stay.
Of course not. Why would I want you to do that?
Okay, good. Then what's the issue? Once I'm done calculating all the living expenses, I'll be including that with the rest of the reparations, so just be ready for that. Thanks. Make sure you show up for the meeting with the lawyers then. If you continue to evade and ignore me, I'll be contacting your company. Hope you understand.
I'm not some rat hiding and scurrying away from you. Oh man, thanks for reaffirming my choice. Looks like getting a divorce was the right call after all. Really dodged that bullet. If only I could take back all the years I wasted on you. Jess, what the hell? Don't ignore me, Jess. I just got your sheet for all the calculations for all the reparations and whatever, and what the hell is this? You have literally everything wrong.
Oh, you got it.
Don't play dumb with me, Jess. What is this garbage you sent me? Why does this come out to me paying you $80,000? There's no way that's correct.
Don't think so. I triple-checked it, and so did the lawyers. Why don't you take a closer look? You told me to include living expenses, so I broke everything down in detail. It should explain everything.
Okay, but I paid for your lifestyle, so you should be the one paying me. Where did that money go? This is all me paying you. Do you not know how to do simple arithmetic?
Since you won't look at the actual spreadsheet, let me educate you real quick. We lived together for 3 years, correct? Your take-home is $2,100 each month after tax, correct?
Yes. And?
Despite that, you were spending over $1,000 every single month. That means you were contributing about $1,000 every month to our joint account, correct?
Correct, yes. I've been forking over $1,000 to you every month. Multiply that by 12 months a year, and that's $12,000 a year. Multiply that by 3 years, and that's $36,000 total I've given you, correct?
Our rent is $700 a month. On top of that, add on all of our utility, phone bills, insurance, grocery bill, etc. Do you even know how much that is? Do you know how much I've been paying every single month? Also, that brand new car you bought last year? Remind me again who financed that for you?
What are you talking about? We paid for that from our joint account that we both put money into.
Oh, so now that it's convenient for you, all that money in our joint account is shared, is it? Sorry, but I'm not letting that slide. Most of the money in that account was mine.
There's absolutely no way that's true. I make more money than you do.
I take home more than $3,000 every month. I only spend $200 of that amount on myself. The rest goes straight into the account. Guess what? I don't blow through my money, unlike a certain someone. What this means is I don't owe you a single cent, John. You, on the other hand, owe me more than you thought you did.
You take home $3,000 every month?
Yep. I mean, how were we supposed to live otherwise? I live with a husband that blows $1,000 on himself every month. A husband that I warned again and again and again to stop overspending. In the end, I gave up and just took on more work instead. Ironically, it ended up being less work for more money.
How is that possible? You work from home.
I do. And what about it? Just because I don't make a living doing physical labor doesn't mean I wasn't working my hardest every month trying to contribute to this household. Do you even know how much effort I've put in? How many sleepless nights I've had to go through just to make sure we were in the black? And what do I get in return for my efforts? A husband who continued to throw our money down the drain. Oh, yeah. And got cheated on, too. Jesus, why did I even marry you? If you had put in even a smidgen of effort to understand our expenses, you wouldn't have asked me to do something so terribly detrimental to your case.
Jess? Babe? I had no idea you were pulling in that much every month.
It's fine. It's not like it matters anymore. I've done all the math. The spreadsheet shows everything, so I'll be seeing that check, yeah? Don't think you can weasel your way out of this when it's written down and audit-proof like that.
Jess, wait. It's 80 grand. And you're suing Brittany for 20K as well? That's over $100,000. Don't you think you're being just a little unreasonable here? Come on, babe. We can talk things out, can't we?
You're the one who asked me to do the calculations, no? All I did was do what you asked me to do. Scroll up. You'll see the proof right there. You can't lie your way out of this one.
Sorry, Jess. I take that back. No more paying living expenses for anyone.
Excuse me?
Now that I think about it, I don't think there were any laws that say we need to split living expenses. Are there? Yep, I'm gonna go with that. Which means I have no obligation to agree to your terms.
You serious? This whole thing was your idea. Look, you literally said that, sure, when I asked you if the terms were acceptable. Wow, that's really weird. It's almost like you were just making stuff up because you were angry at me and had no idea what you were getting yourself into. But there's no way that's true, right? You're such a responsible and smart adult after all. Aren't you, John?
Listen, Jess. I made a mistake. I was wrong.
You made a mistake? Now you say that? Weird how I don't believe you. I don't think I've ever heard you apologize. Ever.
Jess, have I ever told you you're such a strong woman?
No.
I mean, wow. You make more than even I do. That's really impressive.
Really? Is it now? Just stop, John. I don't want to waste time. I'll drop the living expenses. Just pay the other stuff and we're good. You'd be able to pay $30K if you take out a few loans, right?
Jess, do you remember the day we first met?
What?
Never mind. Listen, here's the thing. Brittany has no savings, so if you're going after her, she's just going to go after me. So in the end, it'll just be me paying you. What a useless woman, am I right? I wish she were more independent like you.
What's your point, John?
I'm getting back together with you, Jess. We were both being rash, clearly driven by emotion. We just need to calm down and think about what we're doing. Let's call off the divorce, okay, babe?
Are you being serious right now?
Dead serious. To be totally honest, I've been thinking I'd break things off with Brittany, you know? She's really, not good for me and everything. But on the other hand, I felt like I was in too deep. And you know me, I was being stubborn. So I'm sorry, Jess. Please, take me back. I'm going to be a brand new man. I'll prove it to you.
You did not seriously just think that would work, right? Do you think I'm stupid, John? Do you think I'm a pushover or something? Because clearly you either think way too highly of yourself or way too lowly of me. Here's the deal. I no longer want to be with you. Why would I? I did all the work around the house, made all the money, and still got cheated on. You even told me there was no point for us to continue being together.
I say a lot of things I don't mean, Jess.
You are just gross.
Huh?
I said you're gross. Everything about you is gross. Your face, your mentality, your attitude towards women, it's all gross. In what world would I be jumping at the opportunity to get back with you? For the first time in 3 years, I feel free, John. This is quite literally the single best possible decision I've made in my life.
But, Jess, you just said that you've been doing all that work to keep this marriage together. What happened to all of that?
Yeah, sure. But I no longer wish to do so. That is why we are getting a divorce. It's quite simple if you think about it that way, actually. Unlike you, I actually have a backbone and I stand by the decisions I make. I've put in a lot of thought into this decision and you will not change my mind no matter what you say. Hurry up and sign the stupid papers.
Jess, please. I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. You're such a kind and loving person and you would forgive a dummy like me, right? I'll change. I'll do anything. I'll wash the dishes, take out the trash. I'll even stop cheating. Or spend my money on stupid things.
I hope you know that your words carry absolutely no weight. Thank you for once again confirming that divorcing you was the right decision. If only I could take back all the years I wasted on you. Afterwards, I had my attorneys write to him that unless he met with me, I'd be contacting his place of work. That seemed to have worked because he soon agreed to a sit-down with us and the divorce attorneys. You should have seen him. The man was crying his eyes out, trying to apologize, begging me to take him back. But I had none of it. After 3 meetings, it seemed like he finally got the message and signed the divorce papers. It was really getting old, having to see him cry at every single meeting, so I'm glad that's over with. I decided not to go after the mistress, but word got out, and she ended up getting fired for violating company policy. And because of that, apparently her parents disowned her, so she's living in some Craigslist basement apartment now. As for me, well, I don't regret the divorce one bit. Honestly, probably the best decision I've made in my life. I'm unbothered, my mind is clear, and I've never felt better. If you're ever unhappy in your marriage, you just have to suck it up and put up with it. Can't rely on your husband? Do it yourself. How naive I was to think that. I wish I could go back in time and slap my younger self in the face. Now that I'm free from that awful, self-deprecating mindset, I can really start to focus on myself. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. And in the future, I think I'd like to be together with someone who can contribute to a loving, functional household. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.